Hey Clashers, so we're going to be taking a look at the Ether Ogre today and how you can up your score on him. And the first thing we're going to be doing is actually taking a look at his skills one more time. So we're going to break these skills down one by one and talk about how you can counter each one. There's a couple different ways you can do it. So first is the Colossal Strike skill that you see. So I'm not going to focus on most of it except for the healing or a debuff where you cannot heal. There is a way around it. And let's go ahead and take a look at this video here. So here you see I'm using an Abyss Demon, and he actually is topping himself and Demon Slayer up. The reason that they're able to receive healing is because they have an Enchantress aid. So Enchantress is your key. She can remove debuffs with her Divine, and she can remove debuffs as a hero aid. So if you have her as a hero aid on some of your heroes, you can go ahead and counter that healing debuff. So let's go ahead and jump to the next skill now. So now this is the Divine Brainstorm. This is the one that a lot of people really hate this one. Just because you drop all your heroes and then he knocks you back, and by the time you even get to him, he knocks you back again. So there is a surefire way to go ahead and counter this 100% very, very easily. And that is through a Demon Slayer. So you have got to get yourself one of these Demon Slayers. Go ahead and check this out. So here it is, drop my Demon Slayer, pull him over, and he knocks back my Demon Slayer. But look, my Demon Slayer doesn't move, so I found this spot on the map to be the best. So go ahead and take a look at Demon Slayer. Here he is. Here I have mine to Libra. You at least need him to Leo. You got to get him to Leo. And go ahead and check this out. Of course, he hurls gnarly chains and pulls over the two farthest enemies, and of course there's only one enemy here, and also gives a damage buff while his Divine is active, and also his skill gives a damage buff. So how do you get a Demon Slayer? This is the best way to get one. Go ahead and go to this little hero card shop, and you can exchange it for just 5,000 rings. Everyone in the game piles up 5,000 rings at some point, so you gotta get one. It really makes this boss so much easier. So go ahead and start saving up now. You gotta get at least one Demon Slayer. Maybe you'll get a Glory Egg, and you gotta get him to Leo. So if you want to advance your boss score the most, he's gonna help a lot. And I'm actually gonna look at one more hero, and that's Djinni. He is a free hero that IGG has graciously been given out, and his assassination skill is really cool. It teleports him to the Ether Ogre, so if he's in another spot, I'll show you how I take advantage of this in my personal best of 7.3 million on the boss. So we'll go ahead and take a look at hero aids real quick. You notice this is really an advanced tip and trick, and this is how you're going to be able to really boost your scores over 10 million if you're at that point in this stage. One is the Berserker aid. Notice it gives a buff that he's not able to take more than 15% of his max health. And then, like I mentioned before, the Enchantress aid removes a debuff, so it actually removes the anti-healing aura, and you're able to heal. So if you have a Berserker aid and an Enchantress aid on everybody, you're going to be able to survive for quite some time. So here's this drop with Djinni. I'll go ahead and show you. I drop him in the corner, and a clone's going to spawn after 16 seconds, so at 1 minute 44, and I'm prepared to drop my Demon Slayer in that spot I showed you. It's like a magical spot on that wall there. I love that spot. So here comes the clone. He kills the clone, and then I drop him right away, and then he knocks me back. And I go ahead and drop everyone else right after the knockback. So notice I'm able to start doing damage right away, and I have rage to start getting my damage ramping up there. So look, I'm been fighting for a few seconds. I'm already at past 1 million, 1.5 million now. And like I mentioned about the clones, or I don't think I mentioned that yet, but the clones you can fight one of two ways. You can use a panda to one-shot them all, or a Pangoli works really well as well. So I'm healing up here, and I'm getting ready for my final push. Go ahead and pop the Divine of Wonton, which also can one-shot the clones. So I really love Wonton. That's really his only purpose, is to kill the clones, which you definitely want to do. Otherwise, I only focus on the skills mainly of Berserker, which gives 100% damage buff. You have Demon Slayer, which at max skill gives a 30% damage buff. And then Djinni, which just starts ramping up the damage. So there you go. There's a video of me doing 7.3 million damage, and I hope that this helped you. You know, good luck to you, and happy smashing.